Howdy.
Howdy, everybody. What was that voice? Was that?
It was a cowboy's
I don't know if that
voice.
was. Good morning, everyone. How are we doing? It's Friday morning. Look at myself and Stephanie. Look at Stephanie in her cowgirl hat. Aren't we having fun? Aren't we having fun this morning? We've got our pink hats on.
I love it.
Do you know what? We are absolutely in love with what we're about to share with you during this show. These pinks don't match. Got that completely wrong, didn't I? Completely the wrong colour palette there. Hey ho. Hopefully the camera will sort it out. We've got loads to look forward to this morning. We've got a fabulous show. It's Rhinestone Rodeo, everybody. You've been seeing teasers throughout the week of this fabulous artwork, brand new content for you to craft with. And I don't think anyone's done anything like this before. We've never seen anything like this, nor have we. So it's a first. And yet, Amanda's just stood in the corner of the room laughing.
No, admiring. That's
Sorry,
not
admiring.
a laugh. That's admire.
She's chuckling, admiring, and she's just sitting back, relaxing and enjoying the show. Like everybody else.
We need lots of interaction
We
today,
do.
don't we?
We need loads of interaction. We want to hear from you, cowboys, cowgirls, all cow family alike.
Cow family.
I think that quite fits, doesn't it? And that too, Andrew. And we're going to be doing a quiz as well, which is fun. Andrew has made his very own highly themed rodeo quiz. Okay, so jump in for the ride because we're going to have an absolute blast. We're going to have a barn dance this show. We're going to do it all. We're going to do line dancing. We've got our boots on. Yeah, Andrew, I thought that's what you... Andrew's like, I didn't even think about country singers. I thought you were going to go all Dolly Parton on us and you've not. I was going to dress as Dolly Parton and I thought, I can't bring myself to blow up balloons that big this time of morning. So, we're going to get on with the show. But before we do, I'm going to share with you how we actually shop, okay? Because it's really fun, it's really quick, it's easy and it's super, super simple. And all you need to do is watch the show, craft, have fun and shop. That's it. So, wherever you are in the world right now, you can shop and watch with us here at Highlight Crafts, which makes it super fun and easy and simple. If you've got the internet, you can join us. So, if you're joining us on Facebook and Instagram, there are two social media live shoppable platforms. In the comment section of the video underneath there, you will see everyone putting in good morning, good afternoon, hello, good evening, that sort of thing, and letting us know what you've had for your breakfast and your tea. Well, in that comment section is where you also do all your shopping, okay? Because every single item that we have displayed out on our counters during our shows will have a code against it. So all you need to do is type the word shop followed by the code that's applicable to that product and it'll enter it into your basket for you. So for example, you can see on your screen right now shop paper. So if you wanted that product, you wanted that paper to be sent to your front door, all you need to do is type shop and then the word paper and it will enter into your basket. Now you can do that for as many of the items that you want to shop for during the hour. And also upon doing so, you're going to receive a direct message and that will be fired straight on over to your inbox. And within that message, there will be a link. Now, when the show commences or during the show, whichever you'd prefer, sometimes we suggest to do it during the show though, because if something is fully allocated, it's a wise time to check out your basket. But click on the link that we've sent you in that message. It will redirect you straight on over to the Highlight Crafts website and that is where you can then check out your order. But something really important before you check out your order is to log into your Highlight Crafts account. The reason why this is so important and the reason why you need to do so is because all those prices in your baskets will come down further when you check out your order being logged in, okay? You're going to come down further with discounts on every single purchase being a club member. Also as well, when you have got a postage of, when your order is £35 and over, your postage is going to be free after your discounts as well. That's something else to look forward to. And you build up points along the way with every single purchase as well, which is absolutely fabulous. It means that you can then use those points against future purchases and they're going to come down in price as well. We had a lovely lady buy her heat press the other day for just £23 when it should have been £180. So it really is well worth being part of the club and it's free. Website as well, you can watch us there, shop ahead for the entire day. We've got lots coming up for you today and you can shop ahead for the entire day. YouTube as well, you can join us there. So,
right,
my producer has been so quiet during that entire time.
I know.
So, finished samples. Let's have a quick look at what we've got coming up for you because the samples are just beautiful. I'm loving the imagery in here and you can already see a glimpse of it behind us.
So I'm thinking boho chic. In fact, I had an email today from a fashion brand, one for the larger ladies, who's gone all out boho chic. Literally, it dropped into my inbox this morning.
Really?
Yeah. So boho chic, Beyonce, Dolly Parton, cowboy boots, a little bit of nostalgia, cowboy films.
Yes.
This is for the girls. This is for the guys. This is for the concert goers. This is for the festival goers. This is for everybody. Look at these. Oh my goodness me. Something for that lovely 17-year-old, 18-year-old, 19-year-old, 20-year-old. Look at the sparkle on her denim jacket. I mean, that is so on trend with having something for everyone. My dad was 86 yesterday, and his card was actually one from one of our previous collections. I should have done him this. He is the biggest cowboy film fan. Everybody, John Wayne,
Clint Eastwood. I grew up on those with my granddad.
They're all the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yep,
all of them. Look at these. This is just fabulous. But also, look at how you can bring the girls into it as well. I mean, things like, we've had so many TV programmes.
Oh, Out on the Ranch.
Out on the Ranch. What was the one that was on Netflix? Yellowstone.
That's it.
Yellowstone. I loved that programme. Watched all of that. It was one of Andrew's favourite TV shows. I mean, these cards are just fabulous, and you are loving them. Look at that. That's just, I want that card.
That's my favourite card this year, that one.
That is my favourite card this year. And the other thing is, it doesn't just have to be the flat ones. It can be all of our fancy cards as well. It lends itself perfectly for having it into this kind of thing. Right, David, I've got to come with you because I don't want to miss this.
No, you
can't. Because these are
do not want to miss
just
this.
fantastic.
Right. Everybody, you are getting here today at Highlight Crafts a brand new download consisting of 60 brand new pieces of artwork. Okay, this isn't from the archive. This isn't something revitalized. This is brand new artwork. You've never seen this before.
Yeah.
Now, your price on your screen is all that you're paying, $24.99. Well, it's going to be less at checkout if you're logging into your account, so bear that in mind. It's Shop Rodeo. We're now going to show you what you get in that kit. Now, at first glance here, you can see, displayed behind myself and Stephanie, an array of artwork. Well,
and it's rainbows in colour.
Look at all of that. There's only 30 there. That's 50% of the collection. But look at how many at a first glance that you're seeing.
Look at
Images
these.
like, I mean, look up there. Look at the colours with
The
cactus
cowboy,
with the flowers.
I mean, I'm just going to
Bring
do
it
this.
over. Yeah.
Look at this, guys. That is one of my favourite images. Sam, you have done a fantastic job with this artwork. It is just, the feathers just fluttering down, the windmill in the background, coming through the desert, the cowboy boots. They could tell a story. And look, she's got her rhinestones behind her. I absolutely love this. And the detail on these is fabulous. Wow, guys.
I mean, there's something different to explore in every single image. And I love as well that we've got scenery, we've got a story that's being told. And when you look at these images, you can see a story developing, and you can create your own, of course. But some of these are just artwork on them. I mean, look at the horses galloping here through the Rocky Mountains. Isn't that just absolutely wonderful?
Even the steam trains on their own, the backgrounds, everything. Right, everybody, give us a yee-haw in the comments.
Yee-haw.
Lots of you already are, but let's have another one. Let's have a yee-haw. Yee-haw.
Yee-haw. Right, okay, we're going pink. Now this is where it starts to get glitz.
Look at this bling.
Oh, I know, it's
David,
just...
that's gorgeous.
That's printed, and it looks glittery on the surface. Look at its pink nose.
Don't you think this is a bit Beyonce?
I do, it absolutely is. And if you were to look, and you're probably well surrounded by it because it's all over at the moment, this is the theme that is throughout the charts. It's within our homes, it's on our TV screens, it's something that we're immersed in on a daily experience every single day. But look at it, you got your Taylor Swift in here as well.
Yeah, we have. We've got Taylor Swift, we've got Dolly Parton, you've got somebody who just loves horses. But for any cowboy fan out there, this is the first time that we've ever done anything like this. But take a look at this, or this, or this or this. It doesn't even necessarily have to be cowboy related.
No, it doesn't, no.
Because it has just got that genre and look about it.
Well, this, if you change the colours, mute some, that could be like a French chateau
Yeah,
inside there.
absolutely.
It doesn't necessarily have to be. And how wonderful would this be for maybe a sweet 16 birthday with the makeup brush over the written diaries, spritz with perfume. You've got another story being told, and then this is one of my favourites.
That's
Waking
beautiful.
up, the scenery out there with a fresh coffee and a book to read, and just letting the soak in the day. Maybe that's what you do at home. Maybe that's what you're doing this weekend. But again, we've got all these, and there's more. There's even more. Okay.
And look at the sky. Oh, I'm going to get
some more
this
over
one.
there.
Hang on, I'm going to get these.
Look at the lantern on here. I'm going to bring this one over to you because this, the quilt, the blanket here that you can see, it looks like you can reach out and touch it. You've got the saddle with that gloss leather over the top, and there's just something spectacular to be to take in with this. I mean, every time you glance at this collection, you see something new. Now, the dreamcatchers. This is where it gets special. It's so country, isn't it?
It absolutely is, and I love the fact that we've got the dream captures and these lovely feathers on it as well. But if you look at this, first of all, I would be sending these to my dad. My dad's 86. That's dad's, isn't it? But
Absolutely.
It's also, we've got ladies out there. Mrs. H99 mentioned that she was a cowboy film fan.
Yes.
You know, we go from 86 to teenagers.
Yes.
You've got here the horse riding.
I think it's
You've
one of the most
got
diverse. Like my partner's granddad loves trains.
Yeah,
collects trains. This one would be perfect for them, but I never thought in the same collection I could craft for
With
my
that.
niece and also granddad.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So when we're talking about generations, we are talking about across the generations. So I think we could go as young as maybe 6 or 7 with the horses, and we can go as old as old,
Yeah.
because all of that is all included, but you can put it in Minecraft Studio. Now that's where it gets exciting. So taking these and making them into mauves or purples, what is your granddaughter, your daughter, your nieces, your cousins, what are their, your sister, what are their favourite colours? Putting them into these collections. And every one of them so atmospheric. It's got so much depth and dimension to it. The sky, you can imagine waking up and looking right across the mountains, walking up to the old, this could almost be just a holiday shack that's just forgotten and lost. And
I know, I love that
just,
you can see.
Yeah, and the letters, maybe this was written so many years ago and it's pinned to the door for everybody to see.
I think that's a gorgeous image though. I mean, there's so much going on in that photo, but everything is so pleasing on the eye.
It is, absolutely.
Look at the colours in here with the moon up in the sky. Everyone, you're absolutely loving this collection so much. It's flying already. Loads of you are adding it to your basket. With a download, of course, even more exciting. You get to craft with it today, even at the same time as Stephanie during today's show. And throughout the day, you are going to see this featured in some other spots during some of the other shows, but we would love to hear from you and would love to see what you have already created. You're loving sending in your Minecraft Studio makes throughout the day, and we're saving all of them. I've got a stack like this because we are creating a gallery wall. It is in the making, so please keep your photos coming in of your makes. To get yours, it's Shop Rodeo. It's just £24.99 for 60 brand new pieces of artwork, and downloads are the way forward. Now, something that's going to complement this collection extremely well and has been designed not only to go with this, but to coordinate it in the same project, is your textures.
Well, just a few quick emails as
lovely.
well. So Deb says, my dad will be 86 in September, and I remember watching the High Chaparral and Bonanza, as well as the Western films. Lovely memories. We've got Angie McChesney says, my niece Daisy is really into country music and goes to lots of cowgirl nights out. She would love cards made from this. Nikki says, morning all, this is brilliant. My daughter and her friends are all country music fans. That's my card sorted.
There you go. Absolutely
love it. We've got a yeehaw from Carol.
Yeehaw.
Pam, good morning, yeehaw. Anne Godfreys, she said, my dad worked in Argentina for a few years as a gaucho, a cowboy.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
That would bring back memories. And then we've got so many people saying that this is what they would want to go. And the other one that we've got is line dancing.
Line dancing. I need to do a bit of line dancing. Can't say I'm professional, but I'll give anything a go. Right, we've got for you, before we go into a quiz, we've got a textures download, which I think is really important that you need to see. We've got ripped denim on here, we've got worn leather, we've got the proper cowboy hat textures. Right, this download for you is like, you just add it to your basket because the price is just crazy. It's $6.99, it's shop texture, and look at all of these. You have got rich textures, that one.
I love that one. That's not my favourite though. You coming? That I love that one.
The cactus with the lace. That reminds me of the lace molds.
Yeah, and I love that one.
The horseshoes.
Yes, and it looks
this
like
one.
fur.
I want this out of a hat.
These are my favourites. Look at them. They're proper bling. They really look like. Imagine that shrunk down, which of course you can do on Micro Studio. You've got a whole, and you could have these in any colour.
You could do. Imagine your foil pen on top of these.
I know. Wouldn't that be amazing for a wedding?
It really would.
A
Look at the
wedding
knot,
card, the tight knots. Yes.
Oh, wow.
But we still haven't come to my favourite. There's
okay,
loads
we're going to keep
more.
going.
Keep going. Look at these. These are beautiful. I love this with the pearls the right way and the upside down.
Yes.
But the next one's stunning too.
Look at all those
gems.
So we've got simplicity as well.
Yep. We've got all over backgrounds. We've got texture. We've got dimension. We've also got there. Look at these.
That's my favourite.
I
love that one.
That's one of my favourites.
Oh my gosh!
Look
no,
at
I like
this.
that one
I
too.
love this one. The stitched leather. Imagine if you've got handbag templates.
Run it through
and
embossing
doing
folder.
those.
Oh, I love
or
that.
using that with Minecraft Studio.
Oh yeah.
This one's one of my favourites because that actually looks like a piece of leather.
How have we even done that? Print that on your high gloss paper as well, and you're going to get that wonderful eggshell sheen to it.
And that looks like my sofa. It properly does look like my worn sofa.
I know exactly what you mean. It looks like leather.
It's properly, yeah, I know. These are my favourites, the denim. I love, look at that.
Right,
that
you need
is
that.
my favourite.
I've never seen a paper like that in my life.
That looks so photo real.
It does.
Guys, you absolutely do need these. They're only $4.99. That's these. Look at these. These are gorgeous.
They look like they literally look photographic. These images for you are, I mean, all in total, grand total together, I think you are getting, is there 30 inside there? 30 designs for you of your textures, okay? That for $6.99 is a cracking deal. You add that one to your basket, that is a stash builder, okay? Under £7 today, unbelievable. Right. Something else that we also have on the show for you, we've got stencils designed for this collection too.
We have, specially uniquely designed, and I love the way that Becky's done these. She's done a brilliant job. Do you want to, should we hold them up to get
I'm just going to have a quick glance.
There we go.
Grab a little piece of card, do bear with me. There we go. And all of these stencils that you're going to see here, of course, they're all made here at Highlight Crafts and designed here at Highlight Crafts. Now, have a look at that.
Look at that is,
Okay, so with this one, use your expanding paste from Cadence and paint it brown. Yeah. And then all of the hair is going to be fluffy.
Oh, it's going to look, And I love this. I just think there's so much that you could do with that one stencil.
There is. There's loads to see. I love that every single square millimetre of this stencil has been utilised.
Yep. And this one as well. You know, this allows you to have that large space that you could then put pattern and texture in.
Yes.
So don't just think of this as a stencil. I would use the outline of this to actually get my card shape, and then I would cut it out of that leather backing paper.
Oh, great idea.
And do the boots and this. So stencil onto the leather backing paper. So let me just get that, or let's just stencil onto the denim for the hat.
Yeah, that's what you need to do.
Yeah, so you just go and just put little bits of texture paste on it.
The pink rhinestone with the boots.
Or here, put about the leather boots. Literally use that to cut out the leather boots.
That is such
and then
a good idea.
The stencil to maybe gild in the detail on top.
That's the one. Go around all of the inside recess with your foiling pen. Oh my goodness. Now, that's only the second one on here. And I know what you're all thinking, SVGs, but look at this. These stencils, you're getting 4 A4 designs for £19.98. We brought the price down, of course, for the show. Dreamcatcher, absolute must-have. It goes with the papers. You've seen them in the papers. And then that one. Look at
Love
that
it.
microphone.
Love that. That is just such a that is
Proper
just
retro.
my 8-year-old loves doing any kind of karaoke, but she likes pink and sparkly,
Yeah.
and this with the rhinestones would just be perfect for her. Do you know, there is something in here for absolutely everyone. It's what you're all telling us, is you've got members of your family. Tell us which member of family you would make a card for from this collection. Yes. Would you be using the stencils as card shapes? Would you be using them for actually making, just going over them to be able to do all the different elements as just beautiful cards? But please, everybody, I'm going to go and get ready for a demo.
Ooh,
do not miss any of this little lot, because look at it. It is stunning. And this is just a fraction of what you're getting. I'll see you in a moment.
Right, everybody, you know what to do. Get it in your basket now. Those stencils are going to go with this collection beautifully. Now, if you're at home thinking, well, I like to shop digital, I like to go for my downloads, and my rice papers are going to be with me today, but I want to create with the stencils as well, and you want them this weekend, well, we've got that covered. Shop SVG is going to land you with all 4 of those A4 stencils. So you're going to get each one of those as an SVG cutting file, which means, you guessed it, any size that you want, resize them, delete off certain areas, make it 12 by 12, turn it into a card shape. You can be so savvy and clever with SVG files in terms of a stencil, or of course creating a card shape from it. Now, it's just $14.99 for all 4 of them. So you know it's the wisest way to shop, because of course there's no postage, it comes to you instantly, and it's cheaper. Why not? So if you've invested in a scan and cut within the last couple of months from us here at Highlight Crafts, because I know you've been doing so, the deals have been crazy on those machines, well, you're going to be hungry for brand new SVG content. So Shop SVG, $14.99 are the ones that you're going to be wanting to go for. And SVGs are always forever popular here for those very reasons. Right, main collection for you. Just quickly wrapping on this one before we go over to Stephanie. Shop Rodeo. It's your brand new 60 paper designs. Now we call them rice paper downloads. It doesn't necessarily have to be rice paper. Maybe rice paper or mixed media isn't something you're quite wanting to delve into yet. That's not an issue. Think about all those substrates that not only we have on the show, that you have at home as well, that you love to print on every single day. I think this one would be great if you're emailing your cards maybe to loved ones. Maybe you've got family and friends in America and you email your cards to each other. This would be great for that as well. But also, if you like a bit of country, maybe you've got a big Elvis fan in the family and you love a little bit of Western theme, this is going to be absolutely fabulous. 60 designs to explore here in radiating colour. We've got the strong pops of pink, but we've also got the muted, warm amber tones of that wonderful sunset in the distance. And there's something for everybody in here, whether you're crafting for a little one in the family or it's a big, gracious birthday. As Stephanie was saying, 86, 87, these birthdays are suited to this collection, as are even the younger generation running around in their Taylor Swift hats, right? Right, okay, $24.99. It could be yours today. Why not? All right, we have got a quiz. Shall we do the first one, Andrew?
Yeah.
2 questions for you. I'm going to read 2 questions from the quiz, and we're going to head straight on over to Stephanie for a demo, because this show, you're already halfway through. I don't know where it's gone.
Wow.
Right, question number 1 for you. All you need to do is type into the comment section of the video the answers to the quiz, okay? And then you'll be entered to win a prize. So, question number 1 for you. What protective clothing do cowboys wear to shield their thighs? Andrew just says he owns loads of these. What protective clothing do cowboys wear to shield their legs? Right, okay, so get your answers in for that one. Question number 2 for you. How many seconds must you stay on a bucking bronco at a rodeo? Well,
oh my goodness.
From personal experience, I lost. But that's this one. I didn't even know there had to be a certain amount of seconds.
Have you been on one then?
I have been on one, yeah.
Oh,
there used to be a place in Sheffield, and it was a rodeo.
I remember.
I can't remember what it's called. And yeah, it was great fun. It was absolutely brilliant. But there's an amount of seconds that you're supposed to stay on it, and it's under 10.
That says something about how hard it is.
Yeah, it's tricky, especially after a drink. Right, okay, so it's under 10, but you have to put in the word of the number, not the figure itself. Okay? Right, should we have a little look?
I haven't cut Andrew off, have I?
I'm going to go double check.
Have I cut him off? I have, haven't I? I'm so sorry.
We're going to go to Stephanie for a quick demo.
I've just cut him off. I'm so sorry. Right, what we'll do quickly is We'll just have a look. I was just pushing the ear thingy in. It fell out.
It's definitely hung up on
Right.
you.
So for those of you that have just joined us, let's just take a little look at these samples because aren't they stunning? So I want you to see all of this beautiful background, and then she's been framed in the middle. So I'm just going to show you another one of the sparkly ones, which is pretty stunning. So again, you can see this is one of our lovely Lou Patton's designs. So the collection's called Rhinestone Ridge, but it also has this. This is going back to good old nostalgia. Do you know, I so wish I made Dad's birthday card about a week and a half ago, and I should have thought of using this, because that would have made him cry.
I know, I can't wait.
He would have loved that.
My granddad's birthday,
I might send him another one.
Yeah,
just because he's such a massive cowboy fan.
You can send a card for anything. You could just say for thinking of you, or just to hope you're having a nice day.
Yeah, oh wow. And actually, talking about thinking of you, look at this one.
Look at that.
And then, and you know what? Andrew said he wants to go to Texas. It's one of my really big ambitions is to go to Texas. I want to go down. I want to have barbecued pork and ribs. I want to go to all the saloon bars.
All the saloons. It'd be amazing,
I want to have country music. I just want to experience this atmosphere. Right, let's take a look at what you get on Minecraft Studio. So these are what we call our index sheets. So all I've done is I've got the artwork on a USB, which I've put on this into the computer, and I've gone into my USB drive, and you can see Rhinestone Rodeo there. Now, so what we've got is each one of these is a sheet showing all of the individual designs on that sheet. Underneath there is a number, and that number relates to the individual images down here. So if I look for number 21 and I go across here and I find, no, let's go to number 25, this one. So you can pull this out. That brings me number 25. I mean, that is just a stunning design.
Wow.
So then you've got all of these, which are all of the individual designs. And you know, because they're so gorgeous, I'm just going to pull a few of them onto the page so you can see the detail of them. Look at how atmospheric that sunset is. But also, we've still got the look and feel of rice papers, the texture, the text, the cracked imagery, all of that into the scene, then giving us the depth and dimension. If I then bring in, I'll whiz down a few, and I want you to look at this lady's face.
I used to buy rice papers. I used to get, I think it was 8 in a pack for £15.
I know.
You're getting 60 for £24.99. You can print your own.
And look at the detail on her jacket. The feathers, she's got little feathers. She's even got freckles.
Yeah.
You've got here the little elements of just fringing on her jacket. She's got a print on the denim, which I absolutely love. Take a look at this one, completely different, but look how it's framed with the flowers, the inkwell, and also the text that you've got there. Right, let me show you a quick demonstration, because this is a great little thing to do. So first of all, I'm going to bring on this image, and we're just going to zoom into it a little bit there, and we're going to go into our scissors, and we're going to do a little bit of cutting out. So let's go this way.
I'm
so
excited
we'll
for
go.
this. I'm looking
I'll tell you what,
it.
this is just such a easy one to do. And if you haven't used the scissors before, this would be a great one to get you started, because there's so much that you can just do. Oops, gone a bit too far. Let's go. I got carried away there. We're just going to go around here, and it doesn't have to be perfect, because Minecraft Studio is very, very forgiving when you get to this part of the design. And then all we're going to do is we're going to zoom out so we can see it, so that we keep the outer. So we've basically just taken the middle out of the window. So we've created the window panes. So we can now decide what we put looking out that window. So I'm just going to make this quite a bit smaller. And this is where Minecraft Studio really comes into its own. So I'm just going to stretch it a tiny little bit.
Wow.
And look at that now. So we're looking out the window and we're looking at our cowboys. So then I'm going to move that one out the way and this one. So we're going to make her quite a bit smaller and we're going to put her in that window.
I think this is like the best paper to do that with. Like you can create an aperture for so many of these designs.
You can, and look at how that you literally can see her literally coming up to the window. And then you can go really, look at, she's just literally riding past the window. I just love the fact that this isn't just about using them as backing papers the way they are. But the other thing that I wanted to share with you is that every one of these is a topper. So you take your design, you take your window, make it all so that all of it fits together. This is actually, then we're going to group that. So there is your card topper. You then can come into one of your designs. So let's pick one. We'll come into something that's a little bit with a little bit of pink. Let's go into our effects. No, actually what we'll do, we'll go into brushes first. We'll use our colour picker and we'll pick that soft pink and we'll set that as our background.
Ooh, that's a nice
so
colour.
We've set that. I'm then going to crop part of this here. And we're going to do the OK there. And I'm just going to now make that bigger and a bit wider. And we're going to pop that there. And we're going to bring this to the front so that you can see this. Oops, this one. Going to come to the front like that. So that's going to sit on here. So now we've got our pinks with our elements and our design. I'm now going to take this image and I'm going to copy and paste it. And I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. So we're just going to get hold of that little square. We're just going to make sure I have, we'll just make it a little bit bigger. And I'm going to go into my effects. And we're going to change the colour of it to a soft red. I want it to be quite pinky. Maybe there, let's try it. We'll close down the brightness. That might work. Let's just see if we get that a little bit redder. There. And then I need to go to my edges. And we are we going to bleach the edges? Let's decide. No, let's do a soften them. We'll soften the edges. And then we're going to send that backwards. Oh, I need you brought to the front. To the front. So you go there, you go there. You're going to need to be a little bit bigger, like that. This is going to go over the edge. Oh, so it's still not quite big enough. So we need this as a glow. So maybe let's have a look at that and see how that works. Look at that. Look at how you've got that glow behind that image. And this is the start of building your card front.
Oh, I like that.
Because you've now got everything that you need there to be able to build the carved front. It just gives you the chance to be able to play with the design. And I would actually go back into my files and I would pick that image again, because this is just such a gorgeous one. Let's take that part and take that and then okay with that. And then we could toggle the tiles and let's just make that into our own background that we've got there.
Nice.
We'll just go up a little bit and we will then send that to the back.
Look at all the layers.
And that's the kind of thing that we can really play with this collection. It's designed for you to be able to do that. Now I'm just going to zoom into this so that you can see what we've got. Imagine that as your card front. It's just,
Wow.
it's
You don't
just
even need mats and layers, they're all done.
No, it's done, isn't it? The foam mats and layers give you everything you need.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I can't tell you how much I love it. And if you've just joined us, this is why, because it's everything from something for dad to something to the teenage girls.
Yeah.
And in between.
I mean, there's so much variety in here, and I think it's really fascinating and really interesting to see as well, as you've just laid those papers together, Stephanie, on the computer. When you get a paper download, when they are pre-made papers with all those layers built in, we sometimes initially think, well, that's it, the project's done, there's nowhere else to take it. Well, actually there is. There's so many different destinations those papers can reach, because you can manipulate them hundreds, thousands of times to create a different project every single time you craft with it. So, albeit not always in scene building elements, when it's a pre-constructed paper, you can still deconstruct it and do your own creation.
I was just going to say as well, when it's so appropriate, Andrew, can we just show these little moulds? Because these are your final embellishments to go on the card. So I'll get ready for when you're ready.
Right, fabulous. Okay, so that's all to come during this show. We've got brand new molds for you. Right, just before we go any further, we're just going to recap for you on that collection, Shop Rodeo, the one that Stephanie's just been demonstrating, this huge selection of 60 brand new papers, $24.99 for this one. Absolutely brilliant selection of artwork on here. It is gorgeous. It is for everybody. 60 designs, brand new, launching this morning today. So many of you have been shopping ahead before the hours of the show, but also shopping during the hour as well. There's something in here for, of course, the grandparents. There's something in here for the grandchildren. There's something for everyone to enjoy, to take out their favourite elements. For me, it's the scenes. I love the scenery. The horses and the cowboys in the distance, they remind me of those closing scenes of the films I used to watch with my granddad growing up. My grandma would be in bed, we'd stay up late, he'd make me a cup of tea, and be watching the films well into the early hours of the morning. And I just loved it. Clint Eastwood. We'd all have his cowboy hats as well. And it's just those wonderful memories. And then I get to craft for him. And that's the difference of this. That's why it's so unique and so special. And so many of you have been shopping for the very same reason. I've seen in the comments how this has brought back so many different memories for you. $24.99 for that one. Right, textures. Something else that's proven immensely popular because, of course, all these textures are found within those papers. So you see the boots, you've then got the textures for the boots. Now, in here you have got 30 brand new textures, backgrounds, toppers, inserts for your cards that are going to coordinate for papercraft and rice paper creations alike. $6.99 for this one, 30 designs. That is a phenomenal price. I would if you've popped that rodeo into your downloads, into your basket, you're going to want this as well. So for $6.99, why not? Okay, lots of different colours. As Stephanie just showed you, you can change the colours as well. So if the sparkly diamonds are not really your colour, maybe they're not the ones that you're going to be crafting with, change them, change the background and make it suit your creation. $6.99 for that one, shop texture. Right, okie dokie, Andrew, we're looking at moulds. Right, everybody, you are going to love this. I'm going to briefly share them with you, and then Stephanie's got some as well that have been demoulded. We have, and you're loving your moulds at the minute, and we are obsessed with them here at Highlight Crafts. We don't have a great deal of them, okay? By the sounds of it, they're already selling, okay? These are brand new silicone moulds here. These are so detailed. You have got 6 moulds with multiple castings in each. $22.99 for this variety set. Inside here, you've got your texture mould. Now, this one can be rolled into clay. You can pour resin cast on top of it. But as well, this is a great texture plate, and also you can use it as a stamp if you wanted to. So it is a mould that doesn't just do one thing, it does more than 5 things with all the stuff you've already got. So you've got your wooden texture. You also inside here, look at this. With the horns, it's fabulous. You've got your leaves, your rose, and your foliage. You've then got the arrow as well inside. So these are all your card embellishment molds. You've been asking for molds for your cards. You've then here got the badge. You've got the horseshoe. Now that's going to be great for all of these rodeo themed projects, but also great for wedding cards as well. Maybe you're going to do this in white resin and put some gold just on the top of it. My favorite here, the rodeo cowboy boots. Look at those. You can see all of the detail inside here. These are so fun to craft with. I've poured black resin cast into these ones. You could use clay into them, you could use your white resin cast, you could use your epoxy resins or your UV set resin as well. But $22.99 is going to get you all of them today. Easy release, super flexible and easy to wash. I mean, look at that. You can really put them through their paces and they just spring back as well. Now, if you want to make chocolates in these, you absolutely can do. If you want to do icing in them, you can do that too. Just make sure you're keeping your molds separate for food and your creative crafts together, okay? So you always don't mix them. You don't want any resin in your chocolate. Right, something else that's proven really popular as well before we head on over to Stephanie and do some quiz questions is also the SVGs for those stencils. We know you love your SVGs because it means you can craft at the same time as we're talking, because you can download these straight away. You can see you've got all 4 of these. Now, you're going to get your Howdy Partner, your Wild and Woven, you're going to get your Country Beats and your Spirited Stallion as well. All 4 of those A4 designs for $14.99 are going to come to you as a download. And you know what that means. You download them, pop them onto your USB, send them, of course, into your brother's Scan and Cut, resize them. Then it means you can make a card out of them, you can weld them, you could take them into Canvas Workspace and put patterns inside them, do all that stuff that Mel shares with you in the club. But $14.99 is going to get you those for the SVGs. We do alternatively have the physical stencils as well, so don't worry, you can get those. But there's everything to explore. We do also have dreamcatchers on the show. We do have this show later on as well today, and I think we're going to be looking at those in closer detail later on throughout the course of the day. But they are on the show available. You can see the details on your screen for those right now. And oh, there's instructions for these too, right? Okay, great. So with these, to start off with, we've got your brights. Now inside here, you're going to get all of your threads. You're actually going to get the metal hoops as well. And look what they create. Oh, how amazing is this? These are all of your dream catchers. Oh my goodness, you need these. You absolutely need them. They're fab.
Oh, imagine that on the side of the card. And then it's almost a gift.
These threads are so soft as well, and they're really easy to make. Instructions do come with them, so you can make your own designs, your fantasy designs. You can be putting crystals in those, but you're going to get the hoops, you're going to get the threads, and you're going to get all of the beads to attach onto those. This one's Shop Bright. Then you've got for $16.99. You also have your pastels set as well, just down here. You've got that wonderful set of pastels. This one also being £16.99. It makes 12, so you're going to get 12 of those hoops in there. You get more than enough thread though to make more if you wanted to. And also as well, you get your Shop Neutral. Now your Shop Neutral also being $16.99 gets you your wonderful neutral set with those plums and purples in, which goes so well with those papers. They're going to look fabulous. Imagine taking these to your card and you're going to hang them and start to display them over the front like that. How good are they going to look on those cards and all those different creations? And you can see how just one colour is already tying in to multiple papers. Yeah, you kind of need those. They're going to be a lot of fun. Shop Neutral for those ones. Right, quickly reel off a quiz question before, of course, run out of time. Question number 3 for you. What is the name of the actor famous for playing cowboys in films like El Dorado, True Grit, and True Grit and How the West Was Won? What is the actor? Did I muck that up? What is the name of the... I feel like it took like 3 days to get through that question. What is the name of the actor famous for playing cowboys in films like El Dorado, True Grit, and How the West Was Won? Okay. Have a breather.
Right.
One more. Did you want to do one? Let's do number 4.
Oh, I used to dread this at Crate and Craft. What?
Oh, I've chucked my earpiece on the floor.
Right. What tool made of rope...
This ripped out
his...
It was like underneath it and I pulled it and it launched it into next week. There we go.
I think you've cut Andrew off. God. Oh, no, you haven't.
This is not the glossy side of the studio, everyone.
No, it's the glamorous one.
That's very true. This is the saloon. Right.
Right, so what tool made of rope do cowboys use to catch cattle and other animals?
Oh, is it also a tool on the Minecraft Studio? No.
Yes, it is.
It is.
It is. Where is it?
At the very, very top. It's frozen out at the moment.
No, my mouse.
There we are.
There.
Just the first bit. There you go. There's your clue.
There's your clue. Right.
Okay.
So, come and have a look at this, guys, because I've got... So this is the card, right? First of all, looks fab, right? But now, look at this. Sheriff's badge. Horseshoe. I love this.
That's my favourite one.
So, is it your favourite?
That one and the boots.
Look at this. Just look at the detail when you go into this skull. Once you so I'll just pop it down here.
That looks amazing.
And you just get that detail. I'm only putting a little bit on it just so it looks a bit sun-kissed.
Oh, a sun-kissed one.
Look, even his snout, look, has been properly. But look at that. Look, that just, I think that changes and transforms that card and makes it look stunning.
These work so well.
Don't they? But the other thing about the boots, so you can have them with the spurs on.
Oh, is that what they're called?
Yeah, these bits, I think so. I might be wrong. But have them with the spurs as a cowboy boot. Or what about having it as a girl's cowboy boot? Oh, yeah. So just for the girls that go riding. Also, you're going to get the arrow. You've got loads of fabulous feathers to be able to put there. The horseshoe is gorgeous. Don't forget you get the texture. But I think putting those on here just really finish off the card.
They do.
They just give it another dimension. Let's go to another one and show you on this.
I think as well with Micro Studio, it can be two-dimensional, and this brings it to life, doesn't it?
It does. It really changes it. You know, even the girls could be the sheriff, or she can have her boots. You know, this is...
Oh, great. Yeah.
Look at this is the
just
fun
one colour
bit.
of wax, isn't it? You can paint these in anything.
And you can paint them.
Yeah,
Don't
absolutely.
forget you could be painting them. Right, everybody, I need to show you these rice papers because we've been talking about card making with these, because the thing about these backgrounds is they are so flexible. Each one of them is your topper. Then you pick out the elements you might want to fussy cut. But that is completely flat. Imagine how inexpensive that is to send through the post. And also how popular these are for people to buy. But don't forget all your gifting as well. So one of our lovely glass jars are plates, taking different areas of the rice paper to give you the pattern. So there we can take the top of the boot. We could be taking the bottom of the boot. We can come right up here and almost miss the boot completely. This one's even more exciting. Look at that scene through the glass. That looks amazing, doesn't it? And you could turn that to winter. Then we come down here, so you've got the rose in the corner and the feathers going up the top. But then if I come down to there, you've got all the roses and it just fading away to the top and the sides. So don't forget that this isn't just about your rice papers being a rice paper on their own. It's card making. This is gifting together that and that as a gift. Yeah. A card and a gift.
What a wonderful
What
present.
would that cost if you were buying those two in the shops?
Well, when they're handmade, it's priceless because it's your time, isn't it? But yeah, in a shop, you'd pay a pretty penny for those.
Absolutely. I mean, it's so affordable being able to do this. Right, I'm just going to go back into... Have we got time for a quick MCS demo?
So many of you as well are getting involved during this show, and it's lovely to hear from you all. And so many of you are saying how much you love the collection as well. Rhea says this is a beautiful collection. Lots of you getting the questions right as well we've read out so far. We're going to give you the final one as well. And just while Stephanie's getting ready, I'll quickly share this with you. The fifth question is, what is the term for the animals that cowboys herd and protect? What is the term for the animals that cowboys herd and protect? Okay. As well, Tracy says, lots of memories with my dad watching cowboy films. And Shahab says, I went to Texas, Dallas to visit South Fork when I worked for an American Airlines. I used to love watching Bonanza with my nan and the old black and white telly. Oh, what wonderful memories.
Oh, that is lovely. You see, that's the kind of thing. I used to watch Little House on the Prairie.
Oh, really?
And I, as a kid, that was, look at how different that looks now. And all I've done is pull that over here to give us that look and feel. And it just has changed that whole thing. These look clever. Right, I'm going to take this out the way and we're going to go proper cowboy. So we go back into here and I need to pick, let's pick you. So now we want this to look like an old postcard.
Oh, that image is gorgeous.
Isn't that all? That is, I think, is stunning. So I'm going to move that out the way. That could be on somebody's bedroom wall.
It could. Yeah, absolutely
That could just be,
you could frame
absolutely.
These.
I'm going to move that out the way, and we're going to pick another one of our designs. And I've chosen this because it's got that wooden frame. So we're actually going to come into here. This is how you can be really clever with the designs. We're going to take our crop button and we're just going to crop it there. And that's okay. Now we're going to get you to send to the back. Oops, no, not the front. That's the wrong way. Order, send it to the back. So we then are going to make our frame fit. So we need to stretch you out a bit, stretch you up a bit, pull you down a bit, push you in a bit, pull you up a bit. It's like a dance.
That poor paper.
This is there. So now we've got our wooden frame around our design.
Nice.
So we're going to go like that, and we're going to group it, and we're going to pull that over here. Then we're going to go to this background, and we're going to pick our colour picker, and we're going to go quite soft, and we're going to set that. And look at how that has changed that whole design and made it look like it's an old picture on a wall.
Yeah.
Right, let's ungroup you so we can now get you perfectly fit in. I'm just going to, oh look, he can be a bit fatter. He's had a bit more hay. Actually, do you know what? That still works, doesn't it?
It
Still
does.
gives us that
Looks
effect
brilliant.
there. And now we've got this little bit of red here. So what I would do is I'd come into my files, and I would choose a file that's got something that I might want to pick to have on here. So like one of these feathers. So I'd go into my scissors, and we're just going to, I am just going to
I love this feature that you can just take out a
I
singular
love
element.
it, me
and
too.
Then use
It is so, it is, it's my favourite thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I love it. And you don't have to be really clever with it. You don't have to be amazing. It is just literally clicking the mouse. And the more you do it, the faster you get. But it's also, I find it super, super fun. I love it.
I just think as well, you can take any paper into a scene building. Look at that. Wow.
So there's our feather. So I'm going to rotate you, and we'll make you a bit smaller, and we'll put you there. I just need to move that out of the way so I can zoom in a bit. And we need 6 of these. So we'll copy and, come on, copy and paste you. Get another one. We probably haven't got time. How long have we got left, please?
About 3 minutes, 2 minutes.
Oh, 2 minutes. That's not long enough for 6. Let's get you, maybe there. And that one, we'll just rotate you a little bit like that. So we haven't got time for 6, but we have got time to just show you this. Yeah, Andrew, let's pick winners.
Yeah, I'm going to say we need to make sure you've got all of your answers in for all 5 of the rodeo themed questions that we've had for today's quiz. We're going to be drawing the winner in just a few seconds' time.
So where's my, oh, you're up here, rainbow. Just going to rainbow that. So I think we should do something special today. I think in this hour and the next hour we should give away our hats.
Should we give away our hats?
Yeah. You've got 2 minutes to get your message, to get them in, to get literally, we're going to give away our hats. Oh, Andrew's drawn the winner. You've got a minute left.
So I'll give away my hat in the next show then?
Yeah. Sandra, you're going to get my hat.
You're going to sign it, Stephanie?
I'll sign. We'll both sign it, shall we?
Okay, go on then. I
Yeah,
don't think mine will go down in volume.
I think that'd be fab. And then look, just your feathers. When you get here, take your contrast down, and it changes your colours of your feathers.
Ooh.
And it makes them. And then take the brightness down, and look, makes it look like a different kind of feather.
Oh, look at that. So there's so much you can do. It doesn't ever end, does it, with Minecraft Studio?
No, it's just forever. I love it. Right, so my hat's got a new home.
New home?
Hang my
It's
hat
going.
on a new home. And
New
thank
hat,
you,
new
everyone.
home.
Please don't forget to check out your baskets. I mean, they're just, if you want me making cards like this, and this, and this. I've just cut Andrew off, haven't I? I cut him off, I'm so sorry. Thank you.
Talking of things not ending, we're going to be back with, it's gone again. We're going to be back
is it
with you in
me?
about 5 minutes time. And we're going to be, of course, with you in the next studio with a tote bag show with Cadence. Looking forward to that one. Don't forget to check out your baskets. Bye.